I'm thinking $290, almost $300 for this? Today's video is brought to you by Helix Sleep. Hello everybody and welcome back to, believe it or not, after Advent season. It's March. It's well into March and we are still opening up Advent calendars. And you know what? We're gonna be opening up Advent calendars until I stop Googling them. And when am I gonna stop Googling them? Never. I'm always looking, I'm always on the hunt for a deal for an Advent calendar. I'm waiting for them to go on like flash sales. Like for instance, I feel like this is a pretty expensive Advent calendar. It's $180 and it's not even the tiniest bit on sale. Not even like $1 or $2 off, like a 10% discount, anything like that. But anyway, today we have the Bobbi Brown Advent calendar. This was a $180 Advent calendar, which I think is pretty expensive. It's also only a 12-day calendar, so that makes it kind of expensive for each day. And there is a $290 value, so you are getting like $110 more than you pay for it. But we have a little discrepancy here in like different ratings and stuff. For some reason on Nordstrom, it has a 3-star review, and then on the Macy's website where I purchased this one, it has a 4.6-star review with like 751 reviews. So that's pretty good. Because I purchased it through Macy's, I also got a couple of free gifts. So I got, look at these. When they asked me to pick out samples that I wanted, I was like, well, I'll just get a couple of mascaras. They're Estee Lauder. Estee Lauder makes my favorite mascara, Monster Big. But these are the Turbo Lash mascaras, and they're massive for a sample size. I'm wondering if these are actually like the travel sizes, because I was anticipating like a little tube like that. And then it also came with a Bobbi Brown bases covered little kit. This is a color and care set. And it said on the Macy's website, if you spent $100, you got a free gift. So I'm assuming that's what this is. Tiny little guys in here. Oh, it is anybody. Okay, cute. And then one more thing. Somewhere in here. That's a lot of paper. All right, so the first thing we have here in the little set is a vitamin enriched face base. Is that what that said? Oh my gosh, I can't remember the vocabulary. I can't believe I actually remember the words that were on the bottom there. That's very fragrance. There's a lot of fragrance in that, so I'm assuming this is like a face primer. And then we have a long wear cream shadow stick. Looks like it's in a pretty gold color. Oh, that does actually look really pretty. Very nice and shimmery. And then the final thing we have here is absolutely tiny and adorable. It's so small. It's so small, but it was a free gift, so that's all right. This is a crushed oil infused lip gloss. I don't know what they mean by crushed oil, unless it's like crushed oil infused lip gloss. That makes more sense. It's in the shade In the Buff. Looks like it would be a super sticky lip gloss. I don't know if you guys can see the stringiness there, but that's very sticky looking. Okay, so cute. A nice little free gift with the purchase. It kind of makes it feel, at least if you're purchasing it through Macy's or other places that give you like gifts with purchase, that you're getting a little more like bang for your buck. Instead of just purchasing the Advent calendar, you're getting some extra items as well. All right, so here we have the actual Advent calendar itself. I'm assuming there's another, it's different on the inside because this is not what the pictures on the internet look like. Yes, okay. So when I got this kind of plain like flimsy box in the mail, I was like, I don't think that's what it's supposed to look like. But on the inside, it's a cute little ornament. And it's actually pretty cute. These little shiny doors and stuff. It says Bobbi Brown around the top here. And yeah, I think that's pretty adorable. It is a little bit on the small side for $180. I'm assuming we're not gonna have a lot of like, you know, full size, maybe palette, things like that, because these little boxes are fairly small. I do like the designs on them. That gold is really pretty. Trying to summon all my fingernail strength to get this first box out of there. We'll see how long that can stay standing before everything falls out. All right, starting off here with day number 1. It looks like we're gonna have everything wrapped up in some tissue paper, which I appreciate. Ooh, we could be starting off strong. Oh, a highlighting powder in the shade Pink Glow. Oh, that looks pretty. Not the stuff you can see in the reflection of the mirror though. That looks like garbage because it is. But that looks like a really, I don't know what that sound was. That looks like a really pretty highlight. I feel like this would give a very like nice kind of natural reflective glow. Hopefully it's not incredibly icy or anything. Oh, it's very soft. It's definitely not a really glittery highlight, which I don't love a glitter highlight. So this looks really pretty. Oh, okay. It might look a little different with a brush because, you know, I said natural to begin with, and that surely is natural. Not sure if you guys can see it right there, but it is a very subtle glow. Maybe if I had any clean brush, I could test it out with something different than my finger. Any brush of any shape, size, color, dense, it doesn't matter. Any of y'all will do. Come forward. Toy Factory blending brush, perfect. Okay. still very fairly subtle. So this is with the brush right there, this is with the finger. I don't know if you guys are really seeing too much of anything there, but it is very subtle. So if you like just a kiss of light on your cheeks without any glitter or anything, you might really like this. It might also apply differently over, you know, foundation and makeup and that kind of stuff, but on the back of the hand, it's light. All right, day number 2. Love playing Jenga with the advent calendars. Are you gonna slowly, nicely slide down, or are you gonna fall out? Moving along to the next day. This one feels pretty lightweight. Ooh, I'm wondering if we got like a mascara tube here. It feels very tubey. All right, yep, so this is a smoky eye mascara. It's in the shade Regard Intense Black. Oh, that's like one of the most mascara-y scented mascaras I've ever sniffed, but there's something about it I kind of like. And I think I actually like this wand as well. It looks like nice and fluffy. It's very densely packed in there with a bunch of little bristles. I feel like this would probably give you really nice volume. Man, what is it about that smell? It smells on the nostalgic side for me, but I can't remember what it is that I'm being nostalgic about. It's pulling up back a memory that I don't remember. Oh, I like it. Oh, there's fuzz on it. All right, day number 3 is up next. It's day number 8, gonna take a tumble. Ooh, you know what? I kind of take it back. Day number 5 and day number 9 are a little bit on the larger side, so those could have some nice, like, kind of big size items in them. Oh, that feels like it might be a squeezy tube of some sort. Okay, well, this must be something that Bobbi Brown is well known for. I don't know a ton about Bobbi Brown. I don't think I've ever purchased anything from the brand on my own. It's either anything I've ever tried from the brand is either come in like advent calendar or another subscription box. But I'm guessing this is a popular product because we got it in that first little kit and now again. This is another vitamin enriched face base, and it's supposed to be an all-in-one primer and moisturizer. So that's handy. It primes, moisturizes, and soothes, so that sounds really lovely. And it has that same smell. It's not my favorite smell. It does smell honestly a little on like the rosy side or something floral. Maybe not necessarily rose, but definitely something floral. Yeah, it's not my favorite. But I stop sniffing still. Moving right along here to day number 4. Ooh, okay, a square tube. I wonder if this is gonna be a lip product of some sort. Oh, that's fun. I like the packaging of this. That's cute. There's a little crest on the top of it and it's on the corner, which is different. I think that's kind of cool. So this looks like it's gonna be a lip product. Ooh, it's a lip tint in the shade Bare Raspberry. That could be purple or not? Okay, this could actually be pretty nice. At first when I took off that cap, I was like, oh man, that looks incredibly purple. But once it came out a little bit more, it does have more of that like raspberry look to it. So I'm hoping this is more of like a nice kind of sheer red berry. That could be nice. Oh, it's super sheer. Oh, well that could be really easy to wear. I mean, there's barely any color, barely any pigment. It practically looks like a, you know, like a chapstick, like a cherry chapstick. In terms of how much color it deposits on the skin, this is a couple of coats too, just like one little swipe barely gives you anything. So there's one swipe there and there's a couple swipes there. It smells like nothing. I mean, yeah, for like a nice super subtle color, I think I could get into this. I already had this e.l.f. product on here and I do really like this color, but sometimes it is a little too purple for me, so this combination might actually be really nice. It kind of liven up that almost dead looking purple that I was wearing. Yeah, I think I could really like those two things together, and I really enjoy super easy to wear lip products where you don't have to worry about lining your lips or if it's like, you know, getting all over your teeth or anything. So recently I've only been wearing pretty much just basically colorful chapsticks, so yeah, I like this. I think this is nice. I don't think we're doing that bad so far, folks. Before I move on, I would love to tell you about today's sponsor, Helix Sleep. Sleeping is one of the things that I enjoy most. When I wake up in the morning, I often am looking forward to going back to bed that night. And Helix is able to make sleep more enjoyable with their premium mattresses. Helix Sleep makes premium mattresses and bedding that are customized to fit your needs and conveniently shipped right to your door. I've had my Helix for over 2 years now and it has improved my sleep so much. I've also been partnering with Helix for quite some time, as you guys know, and it's so awesome to see y'all's comments saying that you guys have tried Helix as well and you've been loving your mattress. One thing I personally really love about Helix is that unlike other mattress brands, Helix mattresses contain absolutely no fiberglass, which can be harmful to your health. Helix owns its own manufacturing facility, which is entirely free from products containing fiberglass. Helix also knows that everyone is different, and to ensure you get the best mattress for you, they made a sleep quiz to match your body type and sleep preferences to the perfect mattress. I personally am a side sleeper who likes a super soft cloud-like mattress, and I share my mattress, so sleep quiz matched me with the Helix Sunset Luxe, and I think it is the perfect choice. I'm sleeping so comfortably on our Helix mattress. It's so soft but also so supportive in all the right places. The Helix lineup offers 20 unique mattresses, including their award-winning Luxe and Ultra Premium Elite collections, the Helix Plus collection, and also Helix Kids mattresses. With your Helix mattress, you get a 100-night sleep trial, and you also get a 10-year warranty in their financing options and flexible payment plans. And the best part about all of this is that Helix will deliver your mattress to your door for free within the US. It comes rolled up in a box and it's super easy to set up all by yourself. I set up my king size mattress all by myself and it was really simple. Can you guys hear that? As I'm unwrapping the plastic, it's starting to puff up with air. So I really enjoy my Helix mattress, and if you think you would too, be sure to check out Helix Sleep. You can click the link below or go to helixsleep.com/Alexandria for 20% off your Helix Sleep mattress and your free pillows. And just thank you so very much to Helix for sponsoring today's video and your continued support of the channel. Alright, day number 5 I'm pretty excited about. This is a fairly large door, so there could be some pretty cool stuff in here. Or it could be a little mister bottle, which I think it might be a little mister bottle. Not to say that, you know, bottles full of liquid that you spray at your face aren't cool, but they're not my favorite thing. So let's see what this is. Okay, not quite what I was anticipating, but this is a soothing cleansing oil. I thought this was gonna be, you know, some type of face setting spray or something like that, something I'd have to shoot at my face after it was already made up. But I think this is something to unmake your face. So it has jasmine flower and white water lily in it. Doesn't honestly say much more than that, so I'm guessing it's gonna smell very floral. Oh, it's actually kind of subtle. I thought it was going to be pretty overwhelmingly floral, especially since this stuff I think personally is kind of strong. This doesn't smell too strong to me. I'm just wondering what else is in it. It doesn't really tell you too much. I'm assuming somewhere on the box or something it would give you more ingredients and like how to use it, that kind of thing. But yeah, this just says cleansing oil. I probably could have used that today. My face decided to peel off again, that's always fun. It was just so dry and flaky and like little bits of my skin were coming off everywhere. And I was telling my husband, I was like, my face like feels weird and it looks weird. And I finally got close in the mirror. I was like, oh, it's because it's falling off. So I took some of the pharmacy like makeup melt away green clean, whatever it's called, and started massaging it into my skin because I had to get rid of the old makeup I was wearing anyway that had been on my face for 2 days. It actually worked really well taking off all those little flaky bits. I just gently massaged it into my skin and like it was the skin was coming off. It was interesting, but it works super good. It shed like a snake. All right, day number 6 is up. Day number 6. I was trying to check to see if I had 6 or I had 9. I was very confused. Day number 6 is up next here. Ooh, very small. Oh, it looks like we have another lip product, but this time it's itty bitty. It looks like it's gonna be a very pretty rich deep berry color. Oh. Okay, yeah, this is called Crushed Lip Color, so I'm assuming the last one, the little guy that we had in the kit, it wasn't crushed oils, because that doesn't make any sense. It's just, it's crushed, and then, yeah. This is in the shade Ruby. Ooh, that is quite deep and intense. Looks like it got maybe exposed to some moisture. There's a fair amount of little, like, white spots all the way around it, so I'm assuming it got exposed somehow to moisture or heat. It's a very pretty shade, and it looks like a lipstick that I personally would have loved if it was in a liquid lipstick version around the same time period that my YouTube profile picture is from, which is not this time period. I haven't changed that picture since 2016 or something, which it's been a couple of years. So yeah, me personally in 2016 would have gone crazy over a color like this, but it had to be a liquid lip because that's all I wore. However, me of right now, I feel like this is probably just a too intense color, something I probably wouldn't wear often, so I don't want to waste this, especially since I got a lip color that I already really like from here. Ooh, day number 7 has some heft to it. Ooh. Yeah, it's another square. I like the squares, that's exciting. Interesting, this is a shimmer brick compact in the shade Bronze. Oh, I had something that looked like this years ago. This looks so much like the Physicians Formula little bronzing shimmer pack square thing that I had years and years and years ago. I loved that thing. I guess this is just a bronzer with a bunch of different shades in it. I'm assuming you're probably supposed to like swirl them all together for a bronzer shade, or if you want something a little bit lighter, you know, you can use more of the top part of the pan, deeper the bottom part, that kind of thing. I feel like if I went too far down here, these shades might be a little deep for me, but with the addition of that white up there, I feel like this definitely could be a bronzer that I could wear. It is a very shimmery one though. Maybe this is not. Okay, this probably isn't bronzer. When I wear bronzer, I use it kind of as contour and bronzer, so I wouldn't put it where I typically put bronzer. I think this is just a shimmer illumination thing in the shade bronze and not necessarily a true bronzer. Because when I swatched it on my skin, I'm like, oh, that's a real shimmery, very orangey bronze shade. So I feel like this would look pretty just kind of dusted onto the face to get a nice shimmery bronzy look. A little bit more on the highlighty side than like the true bronzing side, at least for me. I'm sorry if I've been talking too fast and not saying good enough stuff. Again, I just had the worst like nervous energy filming recently. I think it's because I have no energy. I mentioned in the last video I posted that I'm trying to get used to a new anxiety medication, a new headache medication, and it has zapped every ounce of energy I have in my body. So I've been like trying to muster it all up, and I feel awkward, and I'm very sorry about that. I'm hoping I'm not too awkward for you guys. I'm real sorry. I just feel different. I'm sorry about that. Day number 8 is up next here. I'm moving through this pretty quickly. A little skinny stick. Oh, quite small. Oh, okay. This is something I definitely will get use out of. So we have another cream shadow stick. This time it's in the shade Bark, which is this nice like deep brown shade. I have been using cream shadow sticks to do my eyeliner. I'm currently using one from Nude Sticks from the advent calendar that we did. And it's a dark brown shade, but it's a little bit on the red warm side for me. So sometimes I don't want like the red tones in my makeup, but this one looks like a straight brown. So I think that could be really nice for doing wings and stuff. Oh, that's also so creamy smooth. I barely touched my skin with that and it was like, ooh, a little dark brown butter. Oh, that's so nice. Oh yeah, that glides on super good. So basically I just take a little angle brush and then dust it over the top of the stick and then create my wing with it. But honestly, I really like this shade and I might even use it for like my eyebrows, all sorts of different things. So this I think could be very useful for me. All right, moving on to 9 here, another larger size door, and this one's kind of heavy too. Is it another bottle of liquid? I get excited about the big doors and they're all bottles of liquid. I was super excited about the end caps in this calendar. I thought we might get, you know, potentially like an eyeshadow palette or something could fit in one of these, but it's liquid. Instant long wear makeup remover. A pretty small size of it, not gonna lie. It is a little bit on the smaller side. It's nice that it's for removing long wear makeup because like the cream shadow sticks and stuff are supposed to be long wear, so this is to help remove this, I'm sure. So that is nice. It's just not super exciting. Day number 10 is up next here. Just a couple of days left in this calendar. What do we get? Ooh, is this another shadow stick? Oh, it is a shadow stick. Okay, it's another one that's in a brown shade. Oh, never mind. It's golden bronze. It just looked very brown from the little tip here, but this one is in the shade golden bronze. Is that not? No, right? No. That's not the same shade that we got in this little guy, is it? Golden amber. Golden amber. Very different. So yeah, I mean, that definitely looks like a golden bronze shade. Very pretty. It looks like it has a nice shimmer to it, a metallic finish. So pretty, very pretty. The shimmery sticks probably I won't be getting as much use out of. I mean, they're probably prettier, but this nice utilitarian brown, I'll use that puppy every day, all over my face. Oh, you know, the eye region at least. All right, day number 11 is next, and then we're moving on to the final day of the advent calendar, day number 12. It doesn't look maybe like the most exciting box to open, but maybe it'll just blow us away. It's just unassuming right now. All right, this one we have a nice long stick. Oh, okay, shocking. We have yet another cream shadow stick here, but this time it's like a big fella. I didn't know that these weren't full. I should have known that these weren't full size. These are quite small, but these apparently are not full size. Wow, yeah, by like a long shot. Did they tell us the amounts on these? The big guy is 0.05 ounces. Oh wow, okay, so I'm assuming there's not a lot in these. That's it. Okay. All right, so the little babies, all you get is about, you know, maybe an inch worth of product. Let's see how much comparatively you get in the big one. Definitely a lot more. So here we have the miniature versus the full size. So that is quite a bit more product in these guys here. Dang it, I wish my utilitarian brown was a big one. Ooh, this one's in the shade Moonstone. I think that's just a really pretty name, Moonstone. I like that. It's just a pale kind of almost yellow champagne-y gold. Again, kind of has a shimmer to it, a bit of a metallic finish. I'm sure it's really pretty, but I still think that this is one that I probably wouldn't get a ton of use out of. Ooh, for maybe like highlighting the inner corner or the brow or something. Okay, let me swatch this one because I do feel like I might be able to get some use out of this. Oh, it's very, very light. Just looks a little bit like some glitter on the back of my hand. Honestly, that is really pretty. It's more of a dispersed shimmer instead of this like really intense base, so I feel like there's not not a ton of a base color to this, but there are just little delicate shimmers with a slight kind of golden shade to it. I feel like this could be really pretty in the inner corner though. This probably lasts me a lifetime if I just use it in the inner corner, but you know, I mean, that's good. All right, you guys, and that brings us to the very last day of the Bobbi Brown Advent Calendar, day number 12 here. I'm hoping for something exciting, but you know how this goes. You guys have been around for what, I don't know, the past like 5 months since we started opening Advent calendars. And if you haven't been here since the beginning and you're wondering why I'm an insane person opening up Advent calendars in March, hello, welcome to the channel. We might have an Advent calendar problem here. And when I say we, I mean me. It's very nice to meet you. Stick around. We do more than just this, I promise. All right, so the very last day of the Bobbi Brown Advent calendar, what special, stunning, surprising, magnificent item could it be? Oh, it's a tiny brush. It's just a tiny brush. Okay. Oh, it's a very soft tiny brush. I kind of think it's adorable. To be honest, this is one of the cutest tiny brushes we've ever received. It has this interesting handle to it that I can't tell. Oh, okay. I think that's just lacquered wood. I thought it was some type of resin or interesting like material, but I think it's just shiny wood. Kind of looks like a gymnasium floor. But the brush itself, I mean, it feels really nice. The bristles are super soft. There's a whole bunch of them, you know, especially, you know, that's good for a full coverage face brush. It doesn't feel incredibly, you know, hefty or anything, probably because it's this big, but I feel like it would be a nice brush. However, it is a little bit confusing to send a brush that doesn't appear to really have much to do with the other items that you sent in the Advent calendar. Because even though, like, I'm definitely for using your makeup brushes, your makeup however you want to. This brush, you could use this for any purpose. Eyeshadow, I don't care. But it appears to me that this is intended to be maybe like a foundation brush, you know, it's a full coverage brush. So I'm assuming this is for like a base skincare product, and we don't really have any of that in here. So I feel like this might have made more sense if it was like a fluffier like powder brush, or like this little bronzy shimmer thing, or like a highlighting brush for the highlighter. Something that would make sense. I think would be a little bit better than what I'm assuming is supposed to be like a foundation brush. Also, this is very small. I feel like it would take me forever to put my foundation on with this thing. But it is very cute. I think it's real cute. I guess that's it. I guess that's everything. Okay, so that was everything for the $180 Bobbi Brown Advent calendar. That is still $180 like 3 months after Christmas. This is not something that I bought months ago and it's been hanging out. I just bought this from Macy's. But anyway, as far as this being worth $180, I do really like that we got a bunch of makeup. That's nice. We did get a few skincare products, which, you know, that makes sense. But we did get mainly makeup. However, it feels like a lot of the makeup is quite small. For instance, I'm assuming like all of these little guys are not full-size items. I don't know about these. They are 0.1 ounces or 3 grams. That sounds really small to me. That sounds like they should be potentially some type of travel size, trial size, sample size. The little bronzy shimmery thing is a tiny bit bigger. It is 4 grams or 0.14 ounces, so a little bit bigger, but I just don't know if these are full-size items. So it just seems that the items are just maybe a little bit on the small side for $180. But again, I don't really shop Bobbi Brown, so I don't quite know the price point of everything. But unless you're just wanting to get like maybe a feel for the brand and see what they have, it might be a better idea just to take your $180 and go buy the things that you know you're gonna like. If you're just wanting like an overview of the brand, maybe this is a good deal. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I'll get you guys an overview of everything here to help you guys determine whether you think it is worth the $180 or the $290. That's it, just $290. Now when I think about it that way, and I'm looking at this little pile of like miniature things, I'm thinking $290, almost $300 for this? That just seems like a whole bunch. That seems like a whole big bunch for this little pile of stuff. But again, let me know all your thoughts and opinions down below. I'd love to know what you guys think. We'll continue on with the rest of the Advent calendars that we have. There's just a couple of left, and then we'll do all sorts of other videos. So if you guys would like to see more Advent calendars and some other videos, please stick around and consider subscribing if you would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me. I just hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!